Hello Cancer, and this is going to be your monthly reading for April 2018. So for the occasion, guys, I'm going to use a fortune telling spread, and to make it interesting I will make it a enhanced fortune telling spread, which means that I will draw one additional card per position. The original spread is from 4 positions. We have the topic of the month, then is going to be the challenges one needs to overcome during the month. The third card, that will be the positivity that one will face during the month, and the last one is going to be what will be the result out of that, or the outlook after the month happens. So let me leave these cards over here, and the first one that shows up the topic of your month is going to be the 8 of Swords, and the card next to it, that will be the 5 of Pentacles. And you, Cancer, will have to tackle with a lot of I cannot say difficulties, but these are going to be unpredicted obstacles that are popping up everywhere you go. So that will be on a multiple fronts. 8 of Swords here with the 5 of Pentacles, however, it is showing up that you actually don't have to make it as hard as it needs to be. Okay, so you can exert your creative expression into tackling with these difficulties. So what I'm trying to say, guys, here is that the difficulties are not as much as difficult as they seem at the start. It is just they are intimidating, you know, but if you give yourself time to think about it thoroughly, you're going to see that actually it is not that major problem, and you can resolve it with a couple of actions which are not going to cost you too much, and which are not going to, you know, they're not going to deprive you from a certain success. It is very important here to say that in many of those occasions and difficulties that you may have faced, you have involved yourself totally consciously, in a sense that you didn't have to do that, but you did it in the past, and that is going to be the result of your actions. But luckily for you, the results, these kind of negative results, are not going to be that impactful on your life. And but generally for you, Cancer, this month is to fix shenanigans which are happening in your life, and basically open your box, in a sense that you will now, after that, you will unblock yourself and put back in stir and flux a lot of your situations, like relationship and like career. So that for you, again, is going to be a month of you clearing up shenanigans, the small stones that can turn over carriages, and kind of make your plans to a point of perfection. You are tackling with unexpected difficulties, and they're not even difficulties, but as I said, shenanigans which are happening along the way. The second card is going to be the negativity out that you are going to face during this month. We have the Page of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles, and this is mostly into your career that is going to happen, guys. You're going to feel highly obstructed by the rules that the company you're working at, or with the people that you are following, are placing upon you, in a sense that if you are a part of a certain society. This is all about obstruction. This is all about rules that you need to follow, and these rules only deprive you from from the very analytic and as well brilliant ideas you do have how to resolve those issues, which actually now I can see that they are not impacting only upon you, but they are impacting on many people. And even though you can just resolve them with one snap of the fingers, these people will not give you a clear goal. So it's kind of like you need to be very elaborative during this particular month. Very how can I place it, very uncomfortable combination of cards, in a sense of newness, because even though you have the chance to make newness either into your relationship or either into your career, only you will be agreed to that. So the people around you, they will not want newness, they will not going to be willing to risk anything, and universe always involves risk, so they will want to go by the book, by the already existing patterns, and the existing patterns unfortunately is not going to work out very well, in the sense that your ideas of how to tackle with these small shenanigans will be much potent and much better than the what is written in the books and what the rules have to offer. And by the way, that could be a sign where you will start thinking leaving your job because your job is restricting you way too much, or it could be a sign where you will start thinking about leaving your relationship because your partner is taking too much control upon your life, etc., etc. And the shenanigans are only about settling up scores, so you don't find yourself attached and tied to them, even if you kind of like break those kind of relationships. The good thing that happens, however, in this month is the Two of Wands, and Two of Wands gives you new fields of expansion, or the idea of new fields of expansion. I need the next card here. That will be the Nine of Swords, and this is the circumstances which are going in your way will place you in such a state of aggravation that you cannot believe that this is happening around you, and you're alone. This is kind of like, guys, that this is going to be the last drop in the cup, and the whole misfortune, which isn't as big as you make it, as I said, is gonna force you to make those brave attempts to improve your circumstances and to escape from those situations, because you will quickly realize that, yeah, you may have contributed so the situation can reach that particular end, you know, of stagnation, but in the same time the bigger fault was in somebody else, and that's why you will start looking around yourself, okay, to find a better field, like a better relationship, like a better job for your future. In other words, guys, this is going to be a preparation here. What we do have a preparation to cut ties with social circles, group of people, or a particular person, or even a job, as I said, so you can feel more freedom and absence of obligations to follow certain rules, because what rules does to you, Cancer, at that particular moment is only to constrain you being more as productive as you can be, and follow, and you will start quickly realizing that the only rules you need to follow is your own personal rules that you create for yourself. And the next card, that is going to be the last one, which is what is the results of all that. We have the Chariot, and the preparation is almost over here. Let me draw the next card with the Four of Wands. So the preparation, as I said, almost over with these couple of cards. But in the same time, there is something important that needs your attention, okay, still, that keeps you back into that position. But these couple of cards are also showing, guys, that you will be able to escape from that situation. This very well could be the fact that the guilt itself is keeping you obliged to, you know, to fix what it is going on around you, either into your relationship or either into your career, and you will be able to do it, because here we do have a completion of a cycle, of an important cycle, minor but important, with celebrations, and on top of that making preparation for a big jump moving forward. But it is important here to be said that the jump needs to be made rather calculative, because you could be very harsh or impatient to jump into your new future, for what it seems here, while in the same time you will neglect some circumstances which still needs attention. So it is very important to reach complete finalization of your duties, responsibilities, etc., etc., even through the constraint and the rules that the other people created for them, because you will be able to do so if you allow yourself to think outside of the box, okay? And in the same time, while you do so, start discovering new fields of conquering, like new potential suitors, new opportunities for job, etc., etc. And at the end, guys, when you are done with all these shenanigans here, then you will be able to make that big jump, toward the future, like a new job, like a new relationship, or improving your personal circumstances in your job and in your relationship. In general, this is where you start, Cancer, in a very bad position, in a sense position that makes you an impression that you don't have options available and you have to deal with all the bullshits that are throwing in your way, and at the end you end up victorious, you end up very proud of yourself, recognized by others that they cannot basically screw you around, they cannot basically take advantage of you, and you have done your responsibilities in duty. The people that doesn't have any more strings to pull you over, and now you can take on that, as I said, big jump toward future development. So that was your tarot reading, Cancer, for April 2018, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and you liked it. And in case you are interested in a private reading with me, everything you need to know about it will be listed down there in the description of this video. And Rad signing out now. See you next time. Bye.